Howdy folks, Brad from wpsites.net. This is video 21 in the WordPress video tutorial series for beginners, and we're going to take a look at the permalink settings in WordPress. These are the settings you should set up as soon as you install WordPress, and they'll determine the structure of your permanent links. Now if you go up into the browser address bar here, you'll see the permalink for this specific post. And it includes the domain name, which in my case is wpsites.net. It includes the category which this post is filed under or assigned to, in other words, which is the video category, and it includes the title of the blog post, which in this case is WordPress Permalinks Premium WordPress Video 21. Now this permalink structure is actually called category post name, and we'll take a look at that, and we'll also take a look at what the default settings are when you first install WordPress. So if we go to our demo site which we've been working on, and here it is here, and if we log into the WordPress dashboard, if you come down to settings, and the last setting there is permalinks. So if you click on that, by default WordPress uses a default setting which ends in P equals 123. Now this is totally different to this setting here. This is actually descriptive. It's what's called a pretty permalink or an SEO friendly permalink. So using a permalink like this, which includes the post name in the permalink structure, is descriptive of the title of the post and also the content of the post. So this is search engine friendly, and this will help you in the search engine results and bring more traffic to your site. This permalink structure is basically just the page ID number. So if we go up to we go back into the front of our site and we look at the post, you can see the end P equals 64, which is the page ID for this specific post. This doesn't tell us what this post is about, so it's not a pretty permalink. It's what's called an ugly permalink, and it's not descriptive of the content. So each link to each specific page and post on your site is assigned an ID, and each post and page will have a unique permalink to that specific page or post. So if we go back into the WordPress dashboard and we come back down to permalinks, you can easily change this, and you've got a choice of different what they call structures or permalink structures. Now the best one really to use, I think, is post name. It'll give you your domain name, and we're working off a local installation, so it does look a bit funny here, but this will be your domain name, and this will be the name of the post. In this case it's called sample post. So this is the one I recommend, post name, but you could use one of these other ones there if you're writing a lot of posts and you want to include the date in the post. This is not a bad idea as well. It also includes the post name as well, so when it's up here in the address bar, your readers will know what it's about. They'll know what date it's written. So you can use day and name or month and name. They're fine to use. Numeric, you could use a numeric, and you could number your posts, but I don't think that's really a good idea. I actually use a custom structure. I use category post name. I don't think there's really any difference between using category post name and simply just using post name. You can still use categories even though you're only using the post name structure. So I'd recommend you change that to post name. Click on Save Changes. Now if you've already added content to your site, you've already got pages and posts that you've published, you have to be careful doing this, because changing the permalink structure can break the links. And if that's the case, you want to be careful with that. So always take full backup of your site, of your database and your files before you do anything serious like that. And if you need to change the permalink structure, I've written a post on how to do it. There's a link below the video on my site. It's a tool created by very well established SEO, and you can click through and you can use that tool to change a permalink structure without breaking any links. If you do break any links, here's a good post on how to fix broken links, and here's an old post on the best permalink structure for SEO and performance. It's a bit outdated because WordPress have updated all their permalinks, so they all perform very well now. Previously, the category post name permalink didn't work very well. Didn't perform as well as some of the other permalink structures, but that's been rectified now. So there's no performance issues with any of these permalink structures. So that's pretty straightforward with permalinks. It's something that should be done as soon as you set up WordPress. And you can actually have different permalink structures for your tags, for your categories, and for your different taxonomies if you wish. It's not something that most people do, but some of the WordPress consultants and developers do that. So you've got to be careful changing the permalink structure. It can break your site like you just saw there. So be careful doing that. Make sure you do it as soon as you install WordPress, and you won't have any problems. So there's more information below the video. I hope this gives you a basic understanding of the different permalink structures, and basically every unique page and post on your site has its own unique link, and that's called a permalink. So that's pretty much it to it. If you've got any questions, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you on that. So thanks for watching, folks, and next time, what are we going to have a look at next time? Miscellaneous settings. So there's a lot of other little settings that we'll go through, and coming up after that's media settings, which is very important. So it's a good idea to have a good understanding of the media settings so your images look really good. And one big tip I'll give you on the media settings is use high quality images. It makes a huge difference when the images are really nice, and you've resized them so the aspect ratio looks really good and they're nice and clear. It does make a big difference to the look of your website. So see you next time. Cheers.